Too raw.
What is up? What is up? What is the deal? What's going on right now?
Man, what's going on? What's cracking with the people, man? You already know what time it is, man. Another Cheeto and Rundown show. Hey, apologies for yesterday. You already know, man. Usually we go on Tuesdays, but we had to switch it up today, man. We had some things going on, but either way, man, we here. We back. We still here in effect, man.
Work. It's a show. We premiere work.
Yeah, man. Hey, I don't know if your mic connected, man. Make sure your mic connected because I think it's a little static on there, man. A little static on that mug.
It's on. Or maybe I got it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, had to get it closer, man. But salute to everybody up in here, man. We already got our guys, man. Robert Pena in the building, man. What's going down? Yes, sir, man. Stuart in the building, man. What's going on, Stuart? Good morning to you, man. Already got something for us, bro. He says the Raiders better lock down one of the first two picks because there are at least three needy teams inside the top 10 that can trade with Jacksonville. No, that's a fact.
That's true, though, man. There's a couple of teams out there. I know the Titans is one of them for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, there we go. Now we hear you clear.
Yeah, I had to switch the mic. Yeah.
Now we hear you clear, man.
That ain't a problem,
man. Just Raiders baby in the building, man. What's going on, big dog? How you feeling? Glad you could join us here on this lovely morning, man. Salute to our guy Jeff, man. Any Raider boosters in the building as well, man. What's going on? Salute to you. And Sun Goddess, last but not least, man. What's going on, man? Salute. Good morning to you. Good morning.
Salute.
Man, so we here, man. Another Cheeto and Rundown show, but at the end of the day, like I said, man, make sure you guys hit the like button always. Tap on the subscribe button if you're really feeling what you're hearing as well, man. But let's go ahead, let's get into it, Cheeto, man. We took an L this past Sunday, man, as everybody knows already. I took that L.
Yeah, we did.
29-19. So what's your final thoughts on that?
You know what? Like I said before, I get the overall plan, what we're trying to do, but 7 in a row is just so hard for me to accept. You know what I mean? And then we lose this week, we're going 8 in a row.
Yeah,
like it's been a minute we've been this bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That it's true. It's true. It's been a minute since we've been this bad. Got to admit that, man. Billy Davis in the building. What's going on, Billy? Our guy Chris. What's going on, Chris? Salute to you, my guy, man. Fire film breakdown y'all had. As always with 805 and Severe, man. Fire. As always. Uncle Ben in the building, man. Hey, is this the real Uncle Ben? Salute to you, man. Look at him. Look at his profile. That's
Ben. Like, hold up.
Hey. He makes the slaps, dog. He real make the slaps. But like you said, bro, it's been a minute since we've been this bad. Of this lifetime, as everybody knows, man. I've seen a lot of shitty Raider teams, so it's not really anything out of the ordinary. But the difference, I feel different on this one. I mean, it might be. I mean, 2-9 is 2-9, right? So it's nothing to really write home about. But it just, to me, I just, seeing past Raider teams and how bad it's been and how bad some Raider teams have been, I look at this and it's like it could be worse to me. I've seen worse. As far as the effort, let's put it like that. I've seen way worse.
Does this one get a pass for you? You think because of so many injuries? Is it like it's kind of like, damn, what else can they do at this point? It ain't like there's superstars out there and we're 2-9.
I still say it's 60-40. Like, in my opinion, 60 because of the 60 percent injuries and like things you can't really control. But 40%, I still think like AP has culpability that he's going to have to rectify if he comes back.
He's gonna have to,
he's gonna have to rectify if he comes back. Like the whole thing is, if he returns, he's gonna have to get the offensive coordinator right. He's going to have to get that offensive coordinator right no matter what, because we see how he coaches, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about some of the things that he said.
I'm glad you're bringing that up. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to
after
talk
the
about
game.
That.
You know what I mean? All type of, we're gonna talk about all that, but he's got some things that he's got to figure out with these coordinators, specifically how to handle it as well. In my opinion, where if he comes back, like it's gonna be crucial in his development and how he gets down.
Right.
Kind of hard, man.
That's true. That's 100. Yeah, I saw what he had said about.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure you're gonna bring it up, but it was just crazy. He does have some part in it. As much as I support the guy, like he does have his part in it as well.
He has his culpability, man. He has his culpability. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, man. We're gonna talk about a lot of things because there's a lot of factors that are in play this week. A lot of factors are in play, but we talked about it already. So I'm gonna talk about it with you as well. Let me share my screen real quick. Boom, make sure it's the right one. All right. Gardner Minshew, broke his collarbone. He broke his collarbone this week or last week, and now we without another QB. If that don't kind of tell you how this season has went, bro, we had 2 QBs IR, bro. If that don't tell you how the season's going, I don't know what else, bro. But I mean, what's kind of your thoughts on seeing him go there, man?
I'm not a fan of him, but I'm also not an asshole, I'm not gonna sit here and like cheer that he got hurt. I never want to see a player get hurt. It sucks for him as a player. His season's done. His career with the Raiders, to me, I think is over. I think that's the last you've seen of him. So you definitely hate to see a player go out that way. But I think you're right. It just shows that's the kind of season that we're having. I mean, it wasn't a bad game for him. He had that one turnover, dumb mistake, but it wasn't like he was out there the reason why we was losing,
No,
he wasn't. Now he's down, and it's like fuck, now what?
But I will say this though, like, I'm not an asshole either. Even I even tweeted it after the game, like, regardless of how you feel, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and cheer that the man broke his collarbone.
I couldn't do that. Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna do that. Even still, like, because at the end of the day, it's easy for him to go out there and quit, and shit that was said about him. It's easy for him to go out there and really tuck his tail, and do all that. But he didn't do all that.
Easy.
So I respect it on that front. But it's hard to say because at the time before his interception, we were winning the game. We were winning the game.
Yeah, we were.
13-9, bro. 13-9. He threw the pick in plush territory for them, and then boom, 7 points the other way.
Yeah,
swing right there. You know what I mean? There's plenty of games you can choose one out of the hat, bro. Like where you can pick, right? And he's literally thrown a pick and it shifted the game.
Yeah,
shifted the game.
And that was another one. Yeah, we were on our way, and he got hit. Right? I didn't see Chris's film breakdown. I'm sure they broke it down, but he got hit as he threw it. So that's kind of
either way it goes, bro.
Yeah.
Either way it goes.
You can't be doing that, especially when the whole nation is on you already about your turnovers anyway, as it is.
Right?
We're just like we're waiting for it.
Come on now. You know what I mean? Like either way it goes. I gotta see that again, but he still changes momentum of games, bro.
Yeah, that did change it. You know what? We were talking about that on Monday. I forgot. I was telling John I couldn't remember if we were winning or if we were losing at that point. And you're right, we were winning. Yeah,
we were winning 13-9, bro. It's a game flipping play, but
it's the story of this season.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The costly turnovers at horrible moments and key moments in the game. That's just what it's been.
Yeah.
We
and that's all season. That's all season.
Yeah.
But now pivoting from that, like we kind of knew, when Aidan O'Connell was healthy, he was gonna come back. Did we not say this, Leo?
Yeah, we did.
Did we not say this?
Hell did.
So hey, like we tell people, bro, Hey, ears stay open, streets never close, bro. Telling you. Aidan O'Connell was gonna be the starter as soon as he got healthy. Boom, there we go. Right again. Now, are they trying to recreate some magic? Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Who knows about that? But to me, the
But
writing was always on the wall that it was going to be AOC. Even when they elected to stick with Minshew after AOC got hurt, and not go with Ritter, I was like, oh, he's just waiting for O'Connell to come back, and he's going to go right back to him.
Yeah. I saw, the writing was on the wall. I think, to me, he's better than Desmond Ritter, if you want to say that. This is not now. That's not. Some people like. I can't wait till he come here. It's like some people like Paul will come in here and be like, oh, AOC, you think he's better? Hey, come on now. Come on now.
And when we say better, I mean like based on what we have,
Based on what we have, of course.
It ain't like any of these three dudes are gonna go on a 6-game winning streak. You know what I mean?
I've seen Desmond Ritter, bro. People act like it's crazy. And this is what I'm getting to, not getting to. Like, this is just what I do not like about our fans. Like, whenever somebody signs, whatever they did previous does not matter. It does not matter. Sometimes for the worse. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes for the worse. Or just at the end of the day, we always just want to look at the good,
Yeah.
You sign certain players, you can see it like, okay, all right, we got a dog here. But other players, you're like, there's clear no good here, bro. So why are you trying to force that? We've seen Desmond Ritter in the NFL. We know what that looks like.
I know they always have that hope. Everybody wants that next Rich Gannon, that Sam Darnold this year, the reemergence of a quarterback. But
it's not like there's no film, bro. There's film. So I've seen AOC. Just looking at the two as of right now, I think AOC's probably better. And just
I think
like
he's a more better
says,
fit,
bro.
Yeah, he's still gonna have his issues with the O-line and his mobility, but
that knows the playbook better.
Yeah, and who's he gonna throw it to? You saw what Denver did. They took away Brock Bowers. It's not that Scott Turner then went away from Brock Bowers. Denver took away Brock Bowers. So it's like, who's he gonna throw? Because the only receiver that gets separation is Jacoby. So what are we gonna do with everybody else? Like,
That's a fact. So I don't understand why people keep having that assumption, but as we thought, he was going to come right back in. So I mean, that, as you see here, you know what I mean. This was an inevitable thing that was going to happen, in my opinion. And he's saying his thumb is not even 100%. To be honest with you, he's saying his thumb is not 100%. He is saying that he still has some.
He
some
said
work
it's
to
not
do.
100%.
Yeah, it's not 100%, but he said he's confident in his ability to grip the football. So,
they got it.
Whatever that means.
Him the starter. Yeah,
I'm not expecting us to go in the Arrowhead and get a dub anyway. I'm just not.
And that's the other thing. You're going against a tough Kansas City defense. This ain't the Chiefs where back in the day where Mahomes lit you up. Like, this Chiefs team is different. They're a defensive fucking team, bro. It's different.
Right. But see, this is my thing about it, NE, right? I'm fine with that, because if that's what you have to do, I understand going into the offseason that once I get a weapon on the outside, an explosive weapon, right? An explosive weapon on the outside, it's going to be a wrap. It's really a wrap, bro, because there's nothing you'll be able to do once we get another receiver on the outside, another big body explosive receiver on the outside.
Or you can get Big Mike more involved again, once he
get him more involved as well, bro. Like, if that's what teams are going to have to resort to, then it's clear what we got to do in the offseason, bro, to combat that, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
And then once we get that, it's over with. It's over with, because there's nothing teams will be able to scheme for.
Right now it makes it very easy because, one, we can't run. So we're not going to run on you. We can't fucking run the ball. All you got to do is stop Brock,
Right.
Yeah.
That's come on now. I mean, that's easy scheme. Like, and
we don't make it hard for other defensive coordinators.
I love Jacoby Myers, but it's very telling that they have to. There's very telling they'll put Pat Surtain on Brock Bowers for a majority of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's telling. It's telling. What it tells me, bro. We need another guy. We need. That's just what it means, bro. We just need
I
another
can see the
guy.
Chiefs doing that with is McDuffie, putting McDuffie on him. Mm-hmm.
Probably. I mean, that's gonna be that. Hey, I pray to God they do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. I pray to God. If they do that, it's a dumbass game plan, in my opinion, bro. Because he already outweighs the man. He's gonna outbody the man. He's just gonna out rebound him all game, bro. That's literally what he's gonna do. Jump balls all game, in my opinion, bro. That's all I would do at that
right.
But going into it, man, we got some more to talk about. So we got some something about speculation on the tanking. You know, Antonio Pierce gave a very, well-hearted speech to the media about us tanking and, how he feels about that, how he feels about those rumors and things like that. So let's go ahead. Let me share that screen, man. And y'all can take a listen for yourselves.
Took over has been challenging. It's challenging for our team right now with losing 7 straight games, but the opportunity's there. The want to desire. One thing about these guys, they love one another. They love the game. They're passionate about it. I think hopefully it shows up on film, the effort that they play with. The physicality's picked up over the last couple of weeks. I think they've done a good job of buying in. These younger guys understand that this is their opportunity, right? The last 6 weeks of the season, you don't know how this bad boy going to go in all season, right? So here's some great opportunities for you to put good film on yourself going forward, right? What does the 2025 Raiders look like? And are you a part of that, right? And there's going to be changes made as it is every year in off season for every team. And I think it's important for these guys to put their best foot forward, and really for all our players, myself included, and staff, to show that we're fighting. There's no give and no tanking, none of that BS that being said. That we're talking about win 6 in a row, we'll win 6 in a row. And that's what we're going to do. Like I said, from day one.
Boom. So there's that. There is that. What'd you take from that, bro? What'd you take from that?
You know what? I get what he's saying, and I agree with him. I think tanking is more of a fan's perspective take. I don't think coaches and players actually go out there and just say, "Oh, we tanking. We're going to go out there and tank. We're trying to get that first round pick." That's a fan thing that we do, that we want, because we see it as if you win, that makes it worse for us being able to pick. But as a player, as a coach, I get what he's saying. They're not. And I think you see it on the effort being put on there. On Sunday, you saw the effort on the defense. You saw the effort on the offense, no matter how limited it was, So you actually do see them wanting to go out there. Because even when I was at the bar on Sunday, people were like, damn, we might fuck around and win this game the way they're playing right now, So it's not like they're out there just laying dead, being flat. So I agree with him when it comes to that. I think that's more of a fan's take that we don't want to win any more games for that very reason, so that we can make sure we get that number 1 pick.
Yeah, I mean, as a professional, you can't go out there, and especially in that type of game, you can't just go out there and lollygag around, bro. Like, you'll get hurt doing that. So you definitely got to do that. You definitely got to put stuff on film as well. In a season as such as this, nobody wants to say it, but personal accolades. Now you want to get some of those at this point. I mean, you're not going to say, the players aren't going to say that out loud, but you're going to want some personal accolades outside of the season, something, recognition for the effort. You know what I mean? You're going to want that. Yeah. But even
Turf mentioned it, right? And I joked around about it, about Pro Bowl players. Yeah,
bro. Like, somebody, you going to want that. You're going to want it. It's for the resume, bro. You're going to want it for the resume. I mean, everybody, every year, you're going to need something. But even so, the tanking thing, like with that, a fan's perspective, you're like, we need to lose every game. Now, even if the players, because the players aren't naive either, even with the understanding of like, we have to lose games to probably to secure this draft pick, right? Like, there are still livelihoods on the line. There are still people making decisions that can flip their minds in an instant if they don't see the correct type of effort throughout the building. Because as of right now, like, it's more about like, is the message still resonating even losing these games? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if we look on the field and they look lackadaisical, they look like they're not playing, they look like they're just, to collect the check and that's it. Like, then that's a different story, bro. Like, all right, at that point, nobody's listening, everybody's tuning the message out. There's no culture actually being built, because this is my thing. Even in a losing season, you can still build culture. You can still do it. You can still do it. I think that's the misconception that a lot of people have, that like, oh, if you lose, there's nothing. There's
And
no
I think
culture.
we are, because you look at players like JPJ. I think, to me, he's building that culture. He's bringing back that toughness on the line. And then even Adam Butler, I become such a huge fan of Adam Butler during this losing streak because of the effort, and you see what he can do. Like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I can't wait to see him with Wilkins next to him. You know, to see what that's gonna look like with Kuntz on the other end and Max on his side. Like, so I definitely see them being able to still build the culture, like how you're saying, even during this losing streak. Yeah.
You can still build culture, bro, because number one, you find out who's really with you and who's not going forward.
Oh,
we already figured that out, right?
Sure.
We had already figured that out. So now, right, you cut the weeds out, right? You got to cut the cancer out. That's what you got to do, bro. You got to purge all that shit.
Even as fans, we're starting to cut the cancer out.
And I continue to say that, right? You got to. We've this theme since we started this Tuesday show, we've had the same theme, bro. You have to purge some of this shit out of here, bro. Some of the losing shit, some of the bullshit, some of the crybaby shit. You got to purge it out, right?
Yeah.
Even from some players that you might seem are talented, that you might think are talented. One of the most talented motherfuckers in the world was on our team, but you had to purge that out.
Yeah,
it's not right going forward, right?
100,
and I kept this comment up because Stewart highlighted this, and this is exactly what we talk about. There's 38 free agents, according to Over the Cap, going into this offseason. Yes, the roster it's supposed to look different. Even if AP stays here, I hope it looks different. Because this roster hasn't done shit. We have to purge some of this shit out. There's still guys, remember, from 2 regimes ago. Yeah. That you got to fuck around and get out of here. There's just real talk, bro. They haven't done anything.
And that includes fan favorites, bro. Like people like Diablo or
This offseason go hurt. I ain't gonna cap, bro. This offseason go hurt. You know, sometimes, you know, like when you what's that one drug? I think it's a cactus or whatever the fuck it's called. Where you drink it. It might be ayahuasca. Where you drink it. Yeah, peyote. There you go. You drink the peyote, you know, and then you get sick. You know what I mean? You get sick, and then you gotta just purge all that shit out. You throw
all that shit out. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's coming out both ends. Y'all get it at the end of the day, bro. But guess what? Guess what happens after, bro? You cleansed. It's all out. All right. At that point, and then but during that shit hurts. We gonna drink some peyote this all season. I ain't gonna cap to you. It's about to happen.
It hurts even now just watching it. You know, as a fan.
Gonna hurt.
Me as a fan, I still watch. But it hurts watching that losing streak.
And it's not even over because it's gonna hurt during these last 6 games. It's gonna hurt during the offseason. Some motherfuckers are gonna leave. It's just facts. Yeah. We're gonna have to make tough decisions. But at the end, right? What will it look like? At the end, what will it look like? That's just to me, and I think it's about time to do that.
No, you're
in
right.
certain areas. Now, I still think there is a nucleus. There's a nucleus.
There's a core that we have. Yeah.
There is a core. There is a core. But if they're not like this core, right? If their mentality and their play ain't like this core, they can't be here.
Yeah,
that's true. That's just plain and simple, right? Now I look on the offensive side. Now we got somebody who's got that same mindset Max got. Cool, right? If your mindset ain't like these two motherfuckers on this side, on these sides of the ball, then it is what it is. Now that could come in different forms. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you don't have to be loud, brash like JPJ is. You don't have to be loud, brash like Max is. It can be quiet, but at the end of the day, the play and the energy still speak for itself. Bro.
Yeah, like Colton. Colton's super quiet, but he's gotten better and better as we've been going along. Yeah.
When he's right, bro. He's a killer, bro. When he's right, he's a killer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like once again, we're not gonna say he's a top 10, whatever the case, left tackle in the league. I still think he's a top 15 left tackle though. When he's right, when he's healthy, he's a top 15 left tackle. I would rate him at like 12 when he's right. To be honest with you, but like you said, he's quiet, right? He don't really talk that much, but when he's right, he's gonna get down. There's guys we need like that. I look at DJ Glaze, he's quiet. I look at the rating, I look at his grades, I look at his play. Motherfucker's a killer. I like it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Glaze.
I like what I see,
Glaze
bro.
is another one.
That's what. But we just need to continue to add guys that have that same type of mindset. And right now, it's a collection of guys, in my opinion, that just have a collection of different mindsets. It's a collection of different mindsets. We got to get all on one accord, and I think that's what's happening right now. And you just seeing it. It's just, it's not culminating.
No, I get you. Yeah, man. And look, I think the crazy part for me is understanding that and having the patience to let that happen. Because we got to remember, as much as we like certain players, third regime, you're already talking about some of them are, like, we got to give them time to develop. Who we going to keep? Even though we like certain players because of their name, how long they've been here, it's okay to move on from them because they're not fitting the direction in which we are going. And that's fine. You can always upgrade. Even as hard as I took the Devontae thing, like, I'm glad he's gone. And now I'm at a point where I'm glad he's gone because, like how you just said it, we really had to purge that negativity out of this team. We really did. And that's the point we're on. I'm cool with that. If we get more players like how you saying those two, like JPJ, like Max, or even rising up stars like Glaze and Bowers,
Jacoby has
Bowers is not there.
Jacoby got that.
Kobe's got heart.
Bowers is like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, look at all the guys we're naming. It's a singular focus. It's kind of they all kind of have the same mesh of personality, different ways.
Even Jack for not having the season I thought he was gonna have, but Jack is still out there putting effort. He's still out there trying to make plays and make things happen. Exactly. I see him out there trying to tackle running backs. Where a lot of people will talk shit. Oh, he's this, that. Like, no, he's still out there trying to do. He's doing his
making
job.
Plays. Guess who else? Guess who else, bro? Because I bring myself to the forefront, and we love when we're wrong, and it's a good way when we're wrong.
Yeah,
Trayvon Merrick, bro. Trayvon Merrick. In my opinion, this motherfucker has made a full 180. In my opinion, bro. Like, and I really think it's because he's playing closer to the line of scrimmage. I really do.
That makes sense.
He's been ever since they moved him down. He started to blitz more. He started to be closer to the linebackers, closer to the line. He's played way better.
Yeah.
And all this time we thought he was a deep third safety. He's better at the line of scrimmage, bro. I would keep him there, honestly.
Yeah.
Keep him there.
Of Palomar also.
Right. Yeah, but even so, even with that, me personally, I would still make a play for Javon Holland and keep Trayvon Merrick.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because now that I know Trayvon Merrick is comfortable there, he can play there. He was making some plays on the running back. He was taking on tight ends on the fit. Bro, I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't know you had that in you, Trayvon. So if you can do that, get me a guy that's going to actually make the plays back there. You get what I'm saying? Because Trayvon was cool, but our whole thing was he's not making plays. He's not getting his hands on the football. Well, let's get us a guy that can get his hands on the football while Trayvon is making his plays down there and he gets more comfortable down there. Make it happen. I feel like that would be nice, man. He's done a full 180, and I think they really found somewhere where he's really comfortable.
Right.
Where he's really comfortable.
Shoot. Is that breaking news? Did you see that?
Salute. Nah, it was a couple hours ago, but yeah, Daniel Jones did something. We can't talk. Yeah, that's the next thing. I guess Daniel Jones announced he had no interest in playing for us.
I saw that.
Some people are laughing. I'm like, bro, are you like realizing he did us a favor? Like, we didn't.
Right? That's why I laughed about it. Like, bro, we didn't want you anyway.
Some people are like, oh my God, we're a dumpster fire. Not even Daniel Jones wants us. Dog, you should be celebrating and jumping for joy. There's no reason we should have signed him at all, bro. There's no reason we even should have entertained the idea. Right now,
I wouldn't even considered that, bro. Like, why?
It could have been a soft entertain, just because it's like maybe it's like we ain't got a quarterback, so we just got to pick up the phone. We got to see something. Yeah, you know what I mean. But it was close. I'm like just telling you that, Leo. It was close. It was close. All right, you know what it is. Just from what we heard.
Yeah, no, I think with him, he's making more of like a career decision at this point, having got cut. After gotten paid, like where can I go the rest of this season? Probably attached to a team somewhere right there, little Kurtz. If I get,
I'll just tell you this, man. If he was a go, this motherfucker was gonna be here. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, but he's not.
If he was a go, he was gonna be here, and that's the sad reality. But he did us a favor, and honestly, I thought he was gonna go to the 49ers, but still,
that's what I thought. I thought he was gonna go to the 49ers. Yeah.
Weird dynamic there with the Vikings. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, because you got Sam Darnold, you got Daniel Jones. I mean, like, are you just gonna cut bait after the year and then roll with JJ McCarthy. Like I don't know what's going on, bro.
I don't know what
I
the
don't know.
plan is because they have JJ and he's hurt. He's
Yeah.
out the year. So, but yeah, that I don't know what they're
Morning,
gonna
good
do
morning,
or
man.
why they would.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a weird dynamic.
Maybe
but
it's
hey,
a just in case because what if something does happen to Darnold? They're on a little playoff push.
yeah,
So
they're
it's kinda
winning.
like
So shit,
a backup safety type thing for them. Yeah,
they're winning.
Mhm.
They're winning. So ain't no thing. Perfecto. You think that hurts us, bro? We would have been on here pissed if he would have signed. I ain't gonna cap to you. That don't hurt you at all.
I wouldn't have been happy about it. Yeah.
I did not want him
And
here.
then you
He
add
wasn't
another
here
quarterback, like,
either.
oh, let's see what he can do. People are already crying they want to see Ritter. Like, why are we going with AOC, right? Give Ritter a chance. You bring in Daniel Jones, you bring in DJ, they're gonna want to see him. You know, at this point, it's like, wow, we already know where it's at. 6 games left. Let AOC run it, see what happens. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just another DJ, my guy, man. He says Raiders need a head coach with the right personality to form this team's identity. AP seems unprepared and inexperienced. This team reflects that. Counterpoint, not really. I mean, on the offensive side, yeah, they look unprepared, but it's to be expected. You fired your offensive coordinator in the middle of the season, and you're rolling with an interim offensive coordinator. So, at that point,
time, like, what did you expect? He is inexperienced. Like when you call him that, like that's what he was, and we knew that going into it. We knew he had never been a head coach before. He was intern for us at the end, so to expect him to come out and have all this knowledge and be this coach that was ready to be head coach was, I think, a little unfair on our part. You know, to think that he was already
specifically talking about last week, like then there's gonna be some inexperience and you know, unpreparedness when you're playing your 4th and 5th string corner. You know,
right? Like at that
or
point, like,
playing your practice squad running back, or you know, things like that. And even with all of that, it's 13-9 halfway through the 3rd quarter until you throw an interception
on a team that's been like talked about as one of the up and coming teams.
I don't care if nobody tells me they're not
dumpster fire team. You know, like we shouldn't have been that close. We shouldn't have had the lead.
I don't care if nobody tells me they're not that good, bro. The Broncos are.
You just don't. You don't want to accept the Bo Nix.
No, bro. I'm bro. Hey, I can see it. I can literally see. Like he'll make some throws, right? He made some throws, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, that throw he made to was it Sutton?
Yeah, the one to Sutton was nice. But you got to understand, bro. Like if we're just gonna sit back there and play coverage, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna pick you apart because you got to see the depth of his throws. He's not really. I mean, most of the throws, bro, were 10 yards back already, bro. These dudes are wide ass open. Nobody's around the dude. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, he's gonna pick you apart there. You're gonna let him throw these flats, these screens. You're gonna let him do all this shit. Okay, he's gonna get you on one deep calculated shot. He's gonna fuck around and do that. Yeah. But from what I see, when you can pressure this motherfucker and you're in his receiver's face, it's gonna be a long day. And I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna. He one of them dudes. And people go kill me. They might. But I'm gonna say it right here. I don't give a damn, bro. He a more athletic Derek Carr.
He was Carr before the injury.
More athletic Derek Carr. I'm not gonna say that. Carr before the injury is killer. I think there's limitations. Right. But we'll see as the career goes.
System, yeah. And you're right though, because our corners, and I get why they played that way because they're inexperienced, but they played not to get burnt. Instead of playing aggressive. And you could see that. You know, you could see that that's how they were playing. Yeah.
If I can put some pressure on Bo Nix and my corners can hold up on the outside, it's going to be a long day, bro. Now, you can say that for a lot of guys, but some guys that, you know, you just cannot pressure. You just can't. You know what I mean? There's some guys that you're going to probably have to play that coverage because if you start blitzing and doing all that, they're going to pick your ass apart. It's going to be a long 400-yard day. You know what I mean? For some guys. Yeah. But other guys that you bring calculated pressure, you just bring shit in their face. It's like, okay, well, at that point, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be different. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Let me see. Let me look with people. It was a high school romance, and he tried to break up with us before we did. I'm weak, man. Talking about Daniel Jones. Man. AP needs time, like I said before. Get Lewis Philbin and Coughlin the hell away from our head coach. Might be them, bro. It might be, but 2-9.
The O line
Yeah.
been playing better though. I think the O line's been playing better. Maybe since they changed from James to JPJ.
That's 100% what it is.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it is. There's still something on there that's still weird to me. Still not fitting. There's a piece on there that's wonky on that offensive line.
According to New England Raider, it's a Parham.
Might be it just might be both guards in general. I mean, we're gonna see this week. It will be exposed because guess what? The Chiefs are going to be
Chris Jones.
The Chiefs are gonna look and say which one of these motherfuckers is the weakest one. You all right. So whoever Chris Jones lines up on primarily this Friday, I'll know. You'll know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you know right now, Leo. I'm coming out this motherfucker steaming. Whoever it is, bro, I'm flaming them. Whatever offensive lineman gets their ass whooped this week, bro, I'm flaming them. Now, if it's one of the rookies, they get a pass. If it's one of the rookies, they get a pass. I'm gonna say this right now, bro. If JPJ ends up getting toe up on a couple plays, chalk it up. I chalk it up for a little bit because he's a rook. You feel what I'm saying? He's a rook going against a. I mean, you gotta say it at this point. He's going to be one of the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. So, I mean, he's one of those. So
he's one of those. He definitely
he get his ass beat. DJ Glaze get his ass beat a couple times, bro. Hey, it is what it is. Part of the seasoning. You gotta get that in. But I better not see 66 on his ass. I bet not. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I bet not see 66 on his ass. They don't really put him on Colton's side. They respect Colton to a degree. They
really don't.
They respect Colton, so they don't put him over there. Meredith, we'll see. The book is still out for me on Meredith. I don't know. I like Meredith. I'm leaning towards liking him, but I don't know if I want to continue to be like, oh yeah, that's a starting guard for next. You know what I mean? Like I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm liking him more and more, but to name him starting guard for next season, I don't know about that.
I gotta see a little bit more. I gotta see a little bit more. So Meredith, the book is still out. So if they line him up on Meredith and he gets his ass whooped, okay, so be it. All right, whatever the case.
Yeah.
But 66, hey man, I'm looking heavy now. I bet not see it. I bet not see it. And so as we continue, bro, we continue about AP, kind of what's going on with him. Damn, there's so many things I do want to talk about. But if you saw, I don't have the clip, but he did talk to the media about kind of what's the difference between him and all the other AFC West teams. And he specifically said quarterback play. He just said it plain. Quarterback play. It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
I'm telling you. We're health. Okay, take health out of it. Fuck it. Take the health out of it. If you want to take the health out of it, fine. If we had a quarterback on Sunday, we win that game. You're fucking nobody tells me. If we have a competent quarterback on Sunday, bro, we're gonna win that game. If you're telling me right now, right? It goes 13-9. Say if we have a quarterback that can go get us a touchdown, it's 20-9. Are you not confident that we're gonna win this game against them?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah,
I'm confident in making Bo Nix have to go to lengths of fields and have to.
Yeah, if we don't make that turnover and we get a quarterback that drives us down the field with a better running game, maybe giving it more to fucking 28. Yeah, we definitely could have came out with that dub. Yeah,
fine with that, bro. When we're allowed to pin our ears back and get pressure, you know what I mean? When we can find
when our defense can be at its best.
When we can pin our ears back and get that pressure, bro, that's when we're dangerous. And if we just have a quarterback that can convert points, convert drives, convert first downs at a timely manner, bro, like we're winning games. We're winning games. Now, is the quarterback the end all be all? Of course not. There's still more holes on the roster to be filled.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's totally wrong when he says that. I mean, what do you think, Leo?
No, I don't think he is. And you're right. Like, and I think we've been saying it for a while. I know you were screaming it from the beginning of the offseason. We had to address that fucking position. There was no way we were going to survive with either Connell or Minshew or whoever the fuck we had. We needed to make that fucking upgrade, and we didn't. And now we're seeing what happened because we didn't. And based on how this division is going, even how Knicks is playing, as much as you don't want to see that, but there's 3 good quarterbacks in our fucking division right now. And we have to fucking come up and stay up with them, ass. That's why I'm so pro drafting a quarterback. I want us to go get that fucking. I don't want no bridge. I don't want to go. We can sign Sam Darnold. Like, no, none of that shit. Like, go get our franchise quarterback before we start falling more behind these motherfuckers.
Now, I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this from this standpoint. If you want to tell me, which it sucks because some of these players are getting older and then some of these players are in their prime. So then that's the conversation you got to have. But, you know, Tom and Turf and all them, it makes sense if you want to say you want to sit a quarterback for a year, right?
See,
to
a
learn
year would be
into
cool.
season.
Maybe
Now,
even
I'll be
half.
cool because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right, we still have him. We have the dude.
Right.
So I'm not going to trip that much. It's like, all right, whatever the case. Let's see what we have. Strengthen the roster next off season, right? Let's see what it looks like. If anything happens, then we can issue him in there. Maybe it happens, something like that. But I wouldn't be bad as long as we have the guy. But we said it all off season, bro. Not only in our division, you see there are two quarterbacks that are nice. I like Herbert, but I still think he chokes in big moments. But that's another discussion. That's another discussion.
Did
we
he
already
choke
know
against Baltimore?
We already know. We'll see because if they make the playoffs, so we'll see. But playoffs are playoffs, bro.
They need a receiver that can catch the ball.
My God.
I can't believe
thanks to Lesko, you gave him a nice little middle finger on the way out by not giving him Zay Flowers, bro. I appreciate that. I ain't gonna cap.
Right? They could have had Zay Flowers and they went with Quentin Johnson, bro.
This is what's funny to me. This is what's funny to me. Charger fans be trying to laugh at us, but honestly, he gave you a cold middle finger on the way out by not giving Zay Flowers to y'all. Not even Jordan Addison. He took Quentin Johnston.
Jordan Addison was another one.
And if this is his one and only year with us, look what he gave us.
Yeah.
So hey, it's not the same. We'll see y'all in a minute. Trust me, we'll see y'all in a minute. Once the quarterback is here. But not only in the division, right? You talk about those two dudes. Bo Nix seems to be nice, so you're gonna have to mess with him to the very degree, right? You're gonna have to mess with him. But in the AFC alone, look at the Bengals. If they had a defense, well, goddamn. You know, you look at the Ravens. CJ's not playing well. Stroud's not playing well right now, but you got to think he'll turn it on at some point. Miami's something you'll have to contend with. You look around the rest of the AFC, the Bills, we're not even talking about them. There's so many quarterbacks, so many guys that you have to get through, so many guys in the AFC that, let alone we've seen them put their teams on their backs. Literally with Josh Allen at times. I've seen.
Oh my God, dude! Josh Allen, that dude's like, woo.
Lamar Jackson, I've seen it. Patrick Mahomes, I've seen it. You know what I mean? Like Joe Burrow, I've seen it. I see it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. There are too many guys to get through these dudes. You got to have a guy, bro. You got to have some ammunition. A defense is cool, but I think, you know, and shout out to Chris because we always had this debate. And I think it's a cool debate we're going to continue to have throughout the season. But teams like Pittsburgh and shit, we'll find out, bro. Like, a defense is cool, but once it gets time, is a play going to be made when it needs to be made? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like Pittsburgh, though. You know that.
You know what I mean? Like, I know y'all like Pittsburgh, but there's limitations to that. There's limitations.
Yeah. No, there is. Yeah.
Because if Russ ain't on, like, Russ got to turn into prime Seahawks Russ in the postseason or close in all these games that they're gonna play coming up in order for them to look good. That's just plain.
Oh, especially against those quarterbacks you just named. Plain and simple. You know?
Yeah. If he's just mid, then it just comes down to a play, as Jameis Winston shows you. It just comes down to a play.
Yeah.
This next topic right here, I definitely want to talk about right here, bro. Definitely want to get the opinion of the chat. Get the opinion of my dog, man. Let's see. So when asked, and then I have a strong opinion about this, but when asked about, you know, the running game versus the pass game, this is what Antonio Pierce said to the media.
Do you think you should have got it going a little more? Would you want to see more carries?
Of course. I don't want to see the ball thrown 40 times. I've said that like 1,000 times, but that's been kind of our MO. Actually, it was 53 today. So
the running game going today a little bit, but
that's right. This is where me personally, I have a problem. But go ahead, man. Take off. I'll let you take off first.
I hear that, and I think we've been yelling at all fucking year. But I think this is where people get fed up. Where like you're the head coach, why aren't you making that happen then? Like if he's out here saying I've been saying that or screaming that all year long. So then what are you doing to make sure that happens? And I get it. Offensive coordinators are the ones who run the offense. They're the ones who get the field and they call the plays and shit like that. But at what point, as the head coach, do you say, like, why the fuck are we continuously throwing 40 to 50 times when we want to run the ball? But there's also, like, when we do try, we haven't been able to be successful, right? A couple games our running backs average, 1.7 yards a carry? Some shit like that. You can't fucking run the ball at that point. So you're going to throw 40, 50 times. So I get what he wants to do, but we don't have the personnel to be able to do that, or even the zone or the scheming, at that point. And that's why I wanted to see more of McCormick on Sunday, because the way he was running.
That's the thing, right? He was running the ball well. So why not even continue? As football watchers, football players, things of this nature, there's going to be times where they're just going to heam up the run. They're going to stack the run up. That's just a fact. It's football. There are going to be times you're going to get 3-yard runs, 2-yard runs, which we was ripping off runs finally that I ain't seen in weeks. 10 yards, 8 yards. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, there we go. There it is. Continue with that.
Even in the way he was running, they just look like hard runs. And I was like, oh, okay, shit.
You got to have something. You got to have some type of counters, bro. You got to have some type of wherewithal to continue or resolve to continue on something that may not look like it's going to work. Like, if we continue with the run at the 13-9 point, who knows? But maybe we start ripping off more chunk yardage. Maybe we start doing things of that nature. But with AP standards, this is where I get mad at him, bro. Like you said, you're the head coach, dog. If that's what you want, that's what the fuck you want.
Right.
Then after the fact, after the game, bro, then just be like, hey man, that's me. That's on me. I wanted to run the ball. We was being conservative. That's on me. I wanted that. That's what I wanted.
Yep.
But the thing with AP is he's got to get over, or he's gonna have to make the right decision in the offseason. And this is what scares me, is that he gives these coordinators too much control. He gives them way too much goddamn control, bro. You saw it with Getsy, and now you see it with Scott Turner, bro. You would think it changes. No, he's it sounds like he's telling Scott Turner, like, do what you do, bro. But now you're mad that you're mad that he's doing that. Like you said, bro, if Scott Turner personally don't think the personnel is good for us to run the ball more, then that's what he's gonna do. But as a head coach, bro, you have to sit there and be like, nah, I don't want that. Override that shit, bro. You're the head coach. If that's what you want, that's what the fuck you want. He's got to stop that. Gotta stop that, bro.
We gotta wrap it up, dog. I gotta get going soon.
Yeah. I'm already knowing, man. So we about to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Gotta go ahead and get on out of here, man. Get the day started. I know everybody getting their turkey on and ready to go. You know what it is, man. So we're gonna be here. You gonna be here Friday, man. You gonna be rocking with us at some time.
Maybe I'll be home. I mean, I was gonna go see my daughter, but the roads are closed to her school. She's up in Mammoth.
Oh,
so I'm gonna end up staying home. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully everything good over there.
Yeah, everything's cool. It's just the roads to her school. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna still do that turf and rundown after the game on Friday. We still gonna do the turf and rundown.
Oh, okay.
So we
actually, you know what? Let me see, because John's gonna be up here in LA. So maybe
if that's the case, both of y'all come on, man. Hell yeah, both of y'all come on and we get it in. But y'all already know, make sure y'all tap in. Oh, later on tonight, you got the rundown show later on tonight, man. I'm gonna be on with the black team, man. I'm gonna be on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what so we're gonna mix it up tonight. So it's gonna be 5, and then you already know turf and rundown on Friday. Anything else you gotta say to the people before we go on out of here, my guy?
No. Yeah, just make sure. I'm also gonna do my show with Jay in New England and Las Vegas today. We're gonna move it up earlier today, because it's holiday weekend and shit, so we can probably go on like around 5 or so. The Raider Connection preview the Kansas City game, bro. Yeah.
All right, dope. Well, you already know what time it is, man. Until then, go ahead and get everything cracking. Make sure y'all get y'all eats in. Make sure y'all be safe over the holiday, man. You already know what time it is, man. We're gonna be out of here. Peace.
Yeah.